Greetings, and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Chris, back underwater.
Yay.
Literally.
We've been doing a lot of underwater movies.
I think this is only the second. I've got at least 4 or 5
okay.
that we could do.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are just like, you shouldn't just
No. This is the third because the one movie we thought was a space movie was actually an underwater movie.
Which one was that?
They'd already crash landed on the planet that they were supposed to go to and they were underwater.
Oh, damn you. But they went in space to get to that water. Yeah, Pandorum. Yeah.
That was underwater. I knew there was more.
Well, you know, Chris, you begged me for a Kristen Stewart movie that was a better love story than Twilight, and I feel like
You got it. You got it.
I mean, I don't know what she loved in this, but it was still a better story than Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is kind of like, I compare it to Alien.
Yep.
But a lot like in Dead Space, Chris, shit just keeps going wrong.
Yeah, it did.
You have to keep trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm. So this movie jumped right into the action there. We were getting a little monologue while she was brushing her teeth, and she was talking about how she can't tell the difference between dreams and awake or whatever. So I was expecting this initial disaster to be a dream, but then it just kept going, and I was like, oh, okay, we're just doing this.
Yep. Yeah, we got the whole underwater station starting to flood. It's just like, just a little drip. It's nothing. A little water drip. It happens. Mm-hmm. You're underwater. It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And then,
I think if there's a little water drip at that pressure, you just die immediately. Yeah. I don't think it's gradual.
Nah, you can seal off sections, you know? Uh-huh. It's the same. Mm-hmm. A little air drip in your space station, you're okay. Just a little. Okay. Losing a tiny bit of cabin pressure.
Well, in your space station, it's 1 atmosphere to 0. But in this, it's like, I don't know, 100 atmospheres to 1 or something. I don't know what the pressure difference is, but it's way bigger gradient than in space.
Yeah.
Structural integrity compromised. Depressurization needed.
But it looked cool when she was like running through the corridors and the water and the walls just kept exploding. Mm-hmm. And then they get to this one area where they gotta fix stuff because we've established right then and there that she fixes shit.
Yeah, she does the engineering.
Yeah. And then those other people are running. She's like, hurry! And it's like, they ain't gonna get there in time.
Nope.
So a little self-sacrifice there. They go find the captain, who's like, more people alive, sweet.
Sick.
That was Vincent Cassel. I love that guy. He's a great French actor. Mm-hmm. He comes up with a plan. We find a few more people. We got Jen Henwick. I love her. Mm-hmm. No reason why. Mm-hmm. There's the reason why. And then he comes up with a plan. He's like, all these escape pods are gone or fried, so we're gonna go down further and then go to the left.
Yeah, we're gonna run across the bottom and find the other base, I guess.
Yeah, one of the many other bases.
Mm-hmm. This is a huge operation they've got going.
It is. JT Miller, they find him along the way.
Yeah.
We needed comic relief in this. Mm-hmm. Like, probably for a little bit longer. I think he needed to die differently, though. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Were you happy with how he died?
It was alright. I liked Weird Guy. I knew he was next, but I was like, I hope he sticks around for a while. He was having a great time.
You know, you gotta just be standing there telling a joke and then, oh shit. Everyone be quiet. Guess I shouldn't talk. Oh fuck. That's what you said.
Yeah, people were getting sucked out through their suits, which was kind of insane.
Yeah, I don't know how that works quite, because like, you know, it's not a skirt, it's pants.
Yeah. Well, you apply enough force.
Ouch. Like when they were going down one of the water elevators and had to put on their suits, the one guy hands her, Kristen Stewart, the helmet, and then like he's going down, his helmet starts to crack and then implodes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That was a good visual.
Yeah.
And it
I think
freaked everybody out.
like a tooth hit her after her or something like that.
Rodrigo?
Guys, what's going on?
Keep the door closed! Keep that door closed!
Fine detail. $50 million budget on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do great. Made 40 or something back. But,
What year was it?
2019?
Oh, okay. Fairly recent.
Yeah. I saw it in theater.
Mm-hmm.
It was good in theater because you got like all the sound around you and you're in the dark with the dark because there's a lot of dark shots in this.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost like half found footage at times when they were underwater.
Yeah, the bit with the IR.
One guy has an oxygen problem.
Mm-hmm.
A little too much CO2.
Yeah, they were using like liquid oxygen. We got to have a little bit of like future tech in this. I think you said it was set around 2050.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? They had liquid oxygen in the Abyss.
They did.
And
this could have
it
been an Abyss
existed.
sequel.
It existed. So, I mean, they just don't use it on people. They've done it on rats. They did it on the rat in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But they just... Why haven't we tried? There's gotta be somebody out there willing to try.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, Death Row, you wanna give this a shot?
Is that how that works?
We'll put you back in like life instead of death row if you survive.
I feel like that's a serious ethical issue.
Michael Caine told me that drowning is the most humane way to go.
I know.
Yeah, and that magician movie with Christian Bale.
Okay, good.
Or was it Hugh Jackman?
Oh, he can just go for that.
Yeah. I mean, he lied to him because we saw in that movie.
Yeah.
Like on fire.
We get our first little creature.
Mm-hmm.
We're like going to find a body, and then something comes out of it, out of the back or something, and it was just a little alien creature. Almost looked like the little creature from Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get bigger ones.
Much bigger ones. Little zombie boys.
Yeah. They try to swallow your whole head, sometimes your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
She later like shoots one.
They're very
like,
vulnerable to gunfire.
Yeah.
Gun good.
Especially from the inside.
Yeah, gun good.
Yeah.
Just easy.
I like
Not actually that threatening.
I like that they grab tools and stuff. This was like, it was very much Alien. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
They're
A
survival.
little alien, a little dead
Except
space
they were
going
more
on here.
on the outside than on the inside. You didn't have to worry about them killing you when you were on the inside mostly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like it was a crew that was like all workers and stuff, and like they all had their little skills. We didn't see a lot of them. JT Miller's skill was obviously just comedy.
Yeah.
But we had our engineer in that.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even try and fix that pod at the end. She could have
Yeah,
slapped
she just
it.
gave up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hate in these movies that people like you can share a pod, bro. You can just get in there. It's gonna be fine.
Had she shared that pod though, they would have been eaten by the creatures.
I guess so.
So, you know. She obviously read the script and she knew she couldn't take the pod.
I guess. Yeah.
And then some people you just don't want to like, you know, go in a pod with.
Maybe.
It gets awkward.
Yeah.
Be like, hey man, like we gotta get down to our underwear to fit in these suits. Oh, we gotta get in here.
Mm-hmm.
Could you put some pants on? There isn't time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was just so like, no, you have to be wearing your underwear to wear the spacesuit.
Your pants won't fit in
Your
that.
pants will not fit. Take off your pants.
I don't know how Jessica Henwick, her shirt fit in that.
Mm-hmm.
But it did.
Complaints.
Yeah. Yeah. Continuity complaints.
Mm-hmm.
These are ripped too? Come on!
You gotta have, in your sci-fis, when you go into hibernation, when you go into suits, you gotta get half naked. It's just a rule.
Yeah. Do you really want to be wearing your old sticky clothes for like 100 years in hibernation? No.
You know, your underwear is gonna dry faster than like sweatpants
Mm-hmm.
and long baggy shirts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's gonna hinder your movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're running away from spooky monsters for a good long while. A little elevator blew up. That was fine.
Yeah, so that.
Basically just that until we meet the big mommy monster at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those little creature nests were attached to the mummy monster.
Yeah, I was thinking, so that's sort of reminded me of frogs. There's like a species of frog where its babies live in its back, and they'll come out like that, and it's creepy because it's got holes in it. So I guess this species is sort of doing something like that, and I guess they struck me as bees, because this is like... I doubt every individual one is going to grow up into the giant monster thing, so I assume that's the queen.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of drones.
It was in the Mariana Trench. We all know everything that comes from there is huge. Megalodons. Giant octopuses. Anytime you watch a movie where it comes out of the sea, it's generally the trench. So, yeah, it was good to see a little Cthulhu giant creature down there. To get into the end thing,
Yeah.
throw everybody in the escape pod. They throw a half unconscious guy in there. He's like, "I'll go last." Like you can't even sit
No,
down.
you have to rescue the bunny.
Yeah.
You have to rescue the bunny.
Took T.J. Miller's bunny they talked to through half the movie. Then she had to force Jen Henwick in there. Like, oh no, I don't want to live. And then she didn't even slap her escape pod that said defective. Like, you know, it had a red light and a green light.
Trying. What if you press the start during this brief period where the green light is on because they were alternating?
Yeah.
Boom. Timing.
Approved. Yes.
No, Norah, stop it. Emily, stop it. Sorry.
Pod launch sequence activated.
I'm surprised the doors didn't automatically close because like they were sealing the doors for the escape pods, but like what about the last person? Like, how do you seal up your own door? Yeah, and she sees the readout and the creatures are heading up and gonna eat the escape pods. Though I felt like they stopped. I feel like surface temperature changed. Maybe it got too cold. Because
really, there's no shot that these things should be able to exist in like lower pressure.
Yeah.
They still have to follow physics. So
you think they have to follow physics when they come from the trench? Okay, like I didn't want to pull this out, but we can watch Megalodon 2.
Yeah.
And you can see.
Am I able to appreciate this without Megalodon 1?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure you'll appreciate it either, but a lot of ridiculous stuff that should not exist happens. I mean, Jason Statham swims without a suit underwater down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Holds his breath. Good. It's good. He's Jason Statham. He can do that.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Does he say I'm Jason Statham before he does it?
He probably says his character's name. But his character from 1 and 2 drastically changed because he realized I'm Jason Statham and I should be able to fight tons of pirates and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Good. Good.
Evacuation to surface immediately.
Objects approaching pods. Foreign objects approaching pods.
So she sees the big creature. She's sitting there in her underwear, and she's just like, yeah, I guess I better save the people and activate the core.
Yeah.
No safeties.
Nuke 'em and spook 'em.
Yeah. Blows it up. Then we get a couple of headlines saying the survivors aren't allowed to be interviewed.
Yeah.
And
there's room for a sequel, Jeff.
Because
they're resuming drilling.
You gotta make profit to get a sequel.
But it could happen. We could revive this franchise 15 years later.
You know, I would say you didn't have anybody. I think Henwick's good. I like her. She keeps showing up in a lot of shows. Final thought me here on this one, I guess.
Final thought me. Well, I think I understand why this movie didn't do too well. It was competently done, but I think this was just the Abyss again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was just the Abyss again with a little bit more alien. I've said before with other movies, I don't think we did anything new. We did take some effort to have a bit of characterization going, but we were mostly just focusing on jumping around from action set pieces and it was a summer popcorn flick.
I would have liked to have cared about the characters a bit more. The things they did where it's like they talk about the captain's kid and the past. And
then you learn the kid was dead the whole time. And it's like, wow, that might be a revelation if we knew these people.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of...
Or if the captain had had something to do with it, like maybe...
You knew there was something down there when we were drilling?
Yeah, like just something like that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care anymore because his family's gone, or I don't know. But it was just kind of a pointless revelation.
Yeah. Hey, he could have had hallucinations, and he could have followed his little daughter running through corridors and died.
Mm-hmm.
Norah, they're not gonna make it. Close the door. You have to close the door, otherwise the whole rig will die. Shut the door now.
Jessica Henwick had a corgi, so I mean, there's that.
Yeah, great. Good corgi.
Yeah, good character.
Not potty trained.
No, just hell to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'll say this is a decent Kristen Stewart movie,
Okay.
because her acting's super improved since Twilight. Let's just be honest.
Oh yeah, she was... I didn't have any issues with her at all.
Yeah, I mean, Twilight, you gotta blame the writing guys, and probably the directing, and the whole concept.
I think a lot of actors from Twilight have moved on and done
really
much
well.
better.
Yeah. The writer of this I actually really like, because he did the 2 babysitter movies for Netflix.
Oh, I think I saw the first one.
Second one's fun. It's ridiculous, but fun. And he wrote a couple other good ones. So, I don't know exactly what was missing in this. It did feel slow for a 95-minute movie. So pacing issues, but...
I don't know. I feel like we're becoming... You can't be constant action.
Yeah.
So when you're constant action, that's your bar. That's your neutral. You need to be giving me some ups and downs.
Yeah. Well, I felt the downs were really down, because it's just like, yeah, we survived that. Oh, what are we going to do now? I don't know. And then there's nothing for a little bit. And then, like, okay, let's do this. Shit action again. So, well, as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next week.